Thank you for tuning in. Liverpool Football Club took on Danish champions Midtjylland today in the UEFA Champions League, with Liverpool coming out on top in a 2-0 victory. Now, it's okay to not be happy after Liverpool won this match, because we have to sweat the fitness of arguably the most important player for Liverpool now. Fabinho suffered what was an apparent muscle injury. The gaffer, Jurgen Klopp, said he had no idea how serious the injury is. Of course, we have to wait for the scan. But man, what a frustrating time for Liverpool. Van Dijk hurting his ACL, Matip out hurt, and now Fabinho gets hurt. It's just so difficult to see. And now we may be looking at a scenario in which Jordan Henderson might have to play center back. Thankfully, he did an admirable job in the Club World Cup last year. But who knows how Liverpool will line up defensively. And you have to hope that Joe Gomez is up to the task for handling this defensive pressure. Now, speaking of defenders, man of the match, Trent AlexanderArnold. What a wonderful performance from the Scouser in our team. And Arnold was involved with both goals, a great assist to set up Diogo Jota, and Jota scored the 1,000th goal for Liverpool Football Club. So wonderful to see Jota, who's only 23 years old, settling into the team so quickly. Really shows the value of buying within the Premier League sometimes, because naturally Jota was going to settle into the team quicker than Takumi Minamino, who was not at his best today. But take nothing away from Minamino. Still a wonderful player, great talent, and just remarkably confident on the ball. So I still believe Minamino can have the same impact at Liverpool that it appears Diogo Jota is already on the path to delivering for the Reds. And stepping in for the injured Fabinho was teenage sensation Rhys Williams. He seems to have composure and maturity beyond his years. He took instruction well from Alisson Becker. You know, he held the line very well. Of course, Liverpool had some offside traps broken by the visitors, so that's something that the Reds have to be aware of. But it's a less stressful situation when those moments happen, when you have Alisson Becker in goal instead of the calamitous Adrian. So with Becker being back, that does take a massive amount of pressure off of the defense, but still you have to wonder what the future holds for Fabinho's health and for the back line. Surely Liverpool will buy a center back in January. What a huge mistake it was not replacing Dejan Lovren over the summer. So in midfield, Gini Wijnaldum did great when he came off the bench. Loved the ball he played to set up, the first goal, to really get the ball rolling. Same thing for Trent AlexanderArnold when he played that long ball for Mo Salah that won the penalty. But I was not impressed with Mo Salah insisting that he take the penalty kick. James Milner has never missed a penalty kick for Liverpool, never will, and he is just Mr. Automatic from the penalty spot. If Milner is on the pitch, brush your ego to the side, forget about it, and let James Milner take the PK. He doesn't miss. He's Mr. Automatic, nerves of steel. I was not happy to see that, even if Salah earned the penalty. But being able to have players like Salah, Sadio Mane coming off the bench in the second half, of course, that provided the difference that Liverpool needed. And it's great to see the Reds top of the group with 6 points. If they can win their next 2 games, they could potentially clinch qualification for the knockout round with 2 games to go. How nice would it be to see a teenage sensation like Rhys Williams play in 2 matches where there's no pressure on his shoulders, can play against top European competition, and continue to improve his game. Love the future for Rhys Williams, and even with all the injuries at Liverpool Football Club, you have to be excited for the future of the Reds. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe to my channel.